With high hopes early, with drive and determination throughout their seasons, the field has been filled on the road to Rochester. The 2002 Elite Eight have risen to the top. The powers of NCAA Division II women's basketball have arrived and are ready to do battle for their rightful crown. All have earned the right to compete. Only one will reign supreme. Here are your entries to the 2002 NCAA Elite Eight National Women's Division II Basketball Championship. Northern Kentucky University, the winner of the Great Lakes region, enters the Elite Eight with a 26-6 record. The Norse are making their third trip to the Elite Eight in the past 4 years, after posting a 69-66 win over the University of Southern Indiana in the regional finals. Senior forward Michelle Cottrell scored 31 points in that game and was named the tournament's most outstanding player. Cottrell also earned her third straight Great Lakes Valley Conference Player of the Year honor this season, and she enters the Elite Eight, averaging 19.3 points and 9 rebounds per game. Junior guard Bridget Flanagan averages 13 points and leads the GLVC in three-pointers made with 80. Senior guard Susie Smith has played outstanding in the postseason and averages 8.4 points per game. Junior forward Amy Mobley is scoring 11.6 points per game, and she also averages 6.4 rebounds per contest. The Norse won the 2000 National Championship at Pine Bluff, Arkansas. NKU is coached by Nancy Winstill, who is in her 19th season with the Norse. This season, the Panther women have really strived for their goal set 4 long years ago when the senior members first started at Florida Tech. Concluding the regular season play, the Panther women finished with an .808 winning percentage, taking 21 of their 26 games. Florida Tech tied with Rollins College to share the 2002 Sunshine State Conference regular season conference champions. Head coach John Reynolds was once again named SSC Coach of the Year. This is his 4th time winning this honor. Felicia Bell was named to the SSC First Team All-Conference, and Chantel Williams was named to the SSC Second Team All-Conference. The leading scorer for Florida Tech is Felicia Bell, averaging 16.4 points per game and 3.9 rebounds. The leading rebounder is Delisha Phillips, averaging 10.1 per game, and she's also third leading scorer with 11.3 points per game. The speed on the team is Chantel Williams, who's averaging 13.3 points per game, 3.7 rebounds per game, and 75 steals this season. Tech's other top rebounder is Atasha Griffin, who is averaging 10.7 points per game, 8.2 rebounds per game, and 74 steals. Florida Tech relies on top defender Nicole Smith to round out the starting 5. She's currently at 5.1 points per game and 4.8 rebounds per game. The Panthers definitely had the home court advantage, winning 13 out of the 14 games played at home this season, falling to the number 2 ranked at that time, North Dakota, by 1 basket. Their highest winning streak this season was 7 games. In conference action, the women finished 11-3, losing to 3 games to Rollins, Lynn, and Florida Southern. The Florida Tech women have been ranked in the South region the entire season. Tech has 4 players scoring in the double digits and 1 rebounding 10.5 per game. At the conclusion of the regular season action, Tech accumulated 1,879 points, 1,083 rebounds, 471 assists, 363 steals, and 98 blocks. In the championship game of the SSC tournament, Florida Tech defeated number 12 seed Rollins College 59-56. High scorer and rebounder from Florida Tech was Atasha Griffin with 15 points and 18 rebounds. 3 players were named to the all-tournament team: Atasha Griffin, Felicia Bell, and Delisha Phillips. The Cal Poly Pomona women's basketball team has made it back to Rochester after one very memorable journey. The Broncos, who won their fourth NCAA Division II title last year by beating North Dakota 87-80 in overtime at the Mayo Civic Center, captured their 18th CCAA title and went on to win the West Regional, and it seemed as though everything they did this season came in dramatic fashion. The Broncos clinched their latest conference title on the last weekend of the regular season with a come-from-behind victory at Sonoma State. They defeated rival Cal State Bakersfield in the regional semifinal 65-61 after losing all of a 15-point halftime lead. They finally made it to Rochester with a 71-70 victory over Western Washington that was decided when newcomer Leah Watley made 2 free throws with 2 seconds remaining. The Broncos were led this season by senior forward Lori McIntosh, who's the second leading scorer in the nation at 22.8 points per game. McIntosh was the CCAA Co-MVP, the West Regional Co-Most Outstanding Player, the CCAA GNAC Classic Most Valuable Player, and First Team All-West Region honoree this season. Sophomore April Powell overcame early season knee surgery and earned First Team All-CCAA honors. Powell averages 14.1 points and 8 rebounds per game, while senior guard Burgundy Porter also earned First Team All-CCAA honors and was the West Regional Co-Most Outstanding Player. Porter, who's runner in the lane with 1 second remaining in the 2001 West Regional Final, got the Broncos to the Elite Eight last season. She averages 11.1 points and 4.2 rebounds this year. Head coach Paul Thomas is in his 8th season as the Bronco head coach and has a career record of 165-63. He had plenty to deal with this season, as first Powell went down with a knee injury just 1 game into the season, and then guard Anna James, one of the heroes in last year's national championship game, was lost for the season with a knee injury on February 2nd. On the Broncos' final regular season road trip, Cal Poly Pomona suited up only 9 players. Cal Poly Pomona is one of the most storied programs in NCAA Division II history. The Broncos have 4 national titles, 4 National Player of the Year honorees, 33 All-America awards, 18 NCAA postseason appearances, 23 conference titles, and 10 Conference Player of the Year honorees. Southeastern Oklahoma State University, the winner of the South Central region, is making its first ever appearance in the Elite Eight after making their 2nd straight regional tournament. The Lady Savages, out of Durant, Oklahoma, enter the Elite Eight with a record of 25-6, are led by 2-time All-Region performer Brandy Robinson. Robinson leads the Lady Savages in scoring with 19.1 points per game and rebounds with 6.5 rebounds per contest. She also ranks among the top players in the country in field goal percentage, hitting 59.5% of her shots from the floor. Robinson was named the Player of the Year out of the Lone Star Conference North Division and earned Most Outstanding Player honors at South Central Regional Tournament. Southeastern has a total of 4 players that are averaging over 9 points per game, including 4-year starting point guard Dana Sutton, who is averaging 9.5 points and 3.7 assists per contest. The Lady Savages entered the regional tournament as the number 4 seed and knocked off number 5-seeded Washburn University 63-50 in the first round, then bounced number 1-seeded and number 1 nationally ranked Missouri Western State College 81-76 in the semifinals and wrapped up the regional title with a 76-70 win over number 2-seeded St. Mary's University. Head coach Nick Keith is in his 21st season with Southeastern and boasts a 378-202 career record. The Mars Hill College women's basketball team is currently 24-4 and ranked 12th in the nation after winning the South Atlantic Conference regular season as well as the South Atlantic Conference tournament. Mars Hill is led in scoring by All-American candidate and SAC Co-Player of the Year Denise Shelton. Shelton led the SAC in scoring with 22.4 points per game and ranks 5th in Division II. She also averages 8.5 rebounds and converts on 46.2% of her field goal attempts. Shelton became Mars Hill's all-time leading scorer this season, surpassing the old record of 2,036 points. Senior post Maria Hickman averages 12.6 points and 6.2 rebounds per game, while sophomore Tiffany Atkins also records 12.6 points and 6.2 rebounds per contest. Holly Carringer adds 11.2 points per game, converting on 42.8% of her three-point attempts. Mars Hills enjoyed a 13-game winning streak this season and has tied the school record for the most wins in a single season. As a team, Mars Hill led the SAC in three-point field goal percentage, .389, assist, 17.48, rebounding, 41.6, and free throw percentage, .749. Mars Hill's last appearance in the NCAA tournament was in 1996. Head coach Mandy Mattox is in her first season with the Lady Lions. When South Dakota State was picked 6th in the North Central Conference preseason coaches poll, there were no outcries of why from the Jackrabbit faithful. After all, SDSU had graduated 5 players, and Coach Aaron Johnson's second team was armed with a mixture of 3 returning starters and 9 freshmen. The Jacks opened the season by beating 3 ranked teams at the Disney Classic in Orlando and went on to win their first ever regional championship. Led by junior Melissa Pater, the most outstanding player in the North Central Regional, and sophomore Brenda Davis, a first-team all-conference pick. The Jackrabbits set a school record for victories in a season as they finished second in the league in the regular season and in the postseason tournament. Senior Sherry Johnson provided a stabilizing force at point guard. Among the newcomers, Shannon Schlegel was named NCC Freshman of the Year, and Sarita DeBoer, playing off the bench, averaged in double figures, scoring for the 35 games. American International College will be making their first NCAA Elite Eight appearance in the program's 23-year history. AIC has won the Triple Crown this season by winning the Northeast 10 Conference regular season title, Northeast 10 Conference tournament, and the NCAA Regional Tournament. All 3 were first in school history. Head coach Peter Sinella is in his 9th year at the college, and with a 28-3 record thus far this season, he was selected WBCA Northeast Region Coach of the Year. With a 26-3 record heading into regional play, AIC was chosen as the host institution for the Northeast Regionals. In the title game, AIC battled Adelphi University, the New York Collegiate Athletic Conference champions. Kristen Patterson and Ronna McKenzie led the way, scoring 22 points each. Patterson, the tournament's most outstanding player, scored the team's final 7 points, including 2 free throws, after tying up a loose ball and gaining possession via the arrow with 3 seconds left on the clock. After winning 5 of the season's first 7 games, AIC reeled off 18 straight wins, breaking the school record 10 set during the 91-92 season. They also enjoyed a 16-game conference winning streak, which also broke the previous mark of 6 set during the 91-92 and 2000 and 2001 seasons. The defensive unit for the Yellow Jackets has also etched its name into the record books with a 71-37 win over Southern New Hampshire on January 30th. The 37 points allowed for a conference game eclipsed the old record of 44. The Yellow Jackets are holding opponents to just 54.9 points per game, tops in the Northeast. They have held 17 opponents under 55 points, all victories. Glenville State Lady Pioneers are the first ever WVIAC team to make it to the NCAA Elite Eight tournament. The Lady Pioneers won the East region with wins over Millersville, Pennsylvania, and California University, Pennsylvania at their home when they've won the NCAA Division II best 43 consecutive games. Named to the All-Fast Region Tournament team was Colleen McBrien, Tammy Spence, and Tracy Wyatt. Wyatt also earned the tournament MVP award for her outstanding play. Regular season highlights include a 66-65 win over Division I Radford on December 7th. Also during the regular season, senior Colleen McBrien scored her 1,000th career point in a victory over Bluefield State College. At the end of the regular season, the awards came the Lady Pioneers' way. Named to the All-WVIAC first team was sophomore Tracy Wyatt, who led the league in steals and was nationally ranked in assists. Wyatt was also voted as the WVIAC Women's Basketball Player of the Year. Joining Wyatt on the first team was senior Tammy Spence, who led the Lady Pioneers in rebounding. On the honorable mention All-WVIAC team was senior Colleen McBrien, who led the Lady Pioneers with 63 three-point goals, and sophomore Carrie Triplett. During the WVIAC tournament, Tammy Spence was announced as an all-tournament team member for the fourth straight year. Joining Spence on the All-WVIAC tournament team was Amanda Morlett and Tracy Wyatt, with Wyatt also earning All-WVIAC tournament MVP award. The Lady Pioneers make their first Elite Eight tournament appearance, taking on American International College on March 20th at 3 o'clock.